What it do, y'all, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I recently picked up a quite expensive luxury purse, and this was the first purse that I have picked up from this particular brand, and I was gonna just do a kind of normal hunky-dory type unboxing, but I thought it would be kind of cool to just showcase to you guys my very small but mighty luxury purse collection. Now, if you are not interested in hearing about luxury purses, feel free to just wait for my next video. I completely understand. Also, not a really big purse person, right? So I see a purse because I like the vibes, the aesthetic, I like the color about it, something to the effect that really draws me to the purse, and I pick it up. I may not know kind of if it's the best material or even how long the product may wear, but for me, when I pick up something in this category, I intend to use it for an extended amount of time because it has a big price tag to it. So keep all of those factors in mind. Pretty much all of the purses that I'm about to showcase to you guys also I got for a wicked sale, like 30 to 50% off. So once again, keep all of that into perspective when you see these purses, but I am still very happy with my little small collection. And yeah, I just wanted to showcase it to you guys along with, like I said, the unboxing. So yeah, if you're interested, let's just get into it. Really quickly before we start off, I did forget to say in the intro, I did record this eye look, and this is with the Glaminatrix Glamorous palette. I get tripped up because the names is two G's. So I hope to have that coming up, my 3 looks, hopefully later this week, like maybe Friday, if I can find another day throughout the week to record. So we will see how that goes. But yeah, let's just go ahead and dive in. I'm gonna showcase the purses in the order that I picked them up, just in case it's helpful for whatever reason for you all. So because I know these are expensive and luxury, I do keep the dust bags. Yeah, and the first purse that I picked up is from Fossil. Now to me, Fossil is luxury. If it's not technically luxury, we're just going to ignore that. We're going to ignore that fact. And I picked this up, I want to say 2 to 3 years ago. I was getting so much use out of it. As you can see, it is a beautiful kind of fall color scheme. I love the green accent around the edges. I love this like beige front. I love the like mustard side. I love everything about it. Like I said, I was using this, so there probably is, yeah, there's stuff in here. It is a decent size. As you can see, I can fit quite a bit in here, and when I had my bigger wallet that I was kind of using everywhere, I actually could fit my bigger wallet in here along with my Kindle. I have since downsized to a card reader just because a lot of luxury purses that I'm actually currently interested in are smaller or just to the size that I can't use my big daddy wallet. But I still really do love that wallet. That was actually a gift from my brother, and I will probably forever keep it because of that. So anyways, though, this is the purse. Like I said, this is a Fossil purse. I don't know the style, the design, the color. I do not think this is available anymore, but if any of these are available at the time of me uploading, I will have them linked down below, as well as I will do kind of some research to try to find the names of all of them for you all. Now, the one kind of thing that I wanted to kind of talk about when it comes specifically to this purse, like I said, this was my very first kind of luxury-ish purse, so I didn't know much about it. Now the back of this is like a leather type material, and what I will say is just be careful with the type of products that you're wearing this with. I found I was wearing this a lot with jeans, and it was wearing quite heavily onto that. Thankfully I was able to get rid of any of the staining that I felt was accruing, but that was a big reason why I stopped using this. Also, this bottom is like, it feels like an unfinished leather. So I know quite a few people like spray their leather purses or just designer purses in general with like a varnish and stuff. That is something that I was not kind of privy or even knew about until literally this year, as I've started to kind of follow a couple more people who are truly purse connoisseurs and just avid shoppers of luxury purses, so they know about how to kind of repair a purse, where to go, the type of material, all of that. They know that type of stuff. I don't. So just knowing all the information that I do know now, I would wish to have, like, at the very beginning of getting this purse, had that varnish to kind of cover and protect the purse a little bit more than I have. But I will continue to get use out of this. Like I said, all of these purses that I pick up for like the long haul. Like, I don't intend to like buy a purse and then resell it. That's just not my personality. I can't be bothered, and I honestly hate selling things and shipping them out. I literally still have the 2 boxes that I was supposed to send to my cousin and my friends in Michigan sitting in my room, because I just genuinely dislike shipping things out, and shipping is quite expensive nowadays. So anyways, I really, really like this purse. The last thing I want to highlight is that there is like a key design or accent on this particular purse. I haven't used it to like lock the purse or anything, and there is no kind of locking mechanism. I think it's just a part of the design. I really, really love this purse, and I thought it was great. So yeah, I think that's all of the things that I have to talk about. I think the only other thing that I can think about that I've seen since watching people who are very much like luxury purse channels are that a lot of them actually keep the stuffing that the purse comes with to keep the structure of the bag a little bit more intact than it otherwise may be. So that would be kind of the only other thing I would say. But with this particular purse, because the inside isn't like leather, I would say this is kind of like canvas. It doesn't seem like something that you would have difficulty removing a stain or kind of getting any form of damaged material out without kind of leaving a long lasting stain. But once again, I don't intend to ever sell my purses, so if there's stains inside, I'm the only one that's gonna see it, so I am unbothered. So yeah, anyways, this is my Fossil purse. Okay, so I believe this one came next, but this third one might have been the second one. These are very much interchangeable. I just genuinely don't remember. And this one, I got a Kate Spade purse. Now, in getting this purse, I was obsessed, and I do mean obsessed with this purse for a good 2 months after seeing it showcased by a fellow YouTuber, more TikToker type person. I saw them just conveniently just showcasing, I think it was like a what's in my purse video, and I was like, I need to see this purse. Where's this purse? It of course went viral on TikTok, so I could not find it easily, and I'm so thankful that it did go viral, because it made me, one, wait to ensure that I truly wanted the purse. Two, it made me think about, okay, it's gone viral, it's gonna be wanted, let's see if we can get a wicked deal. So I believe I was able to get this on sale sometime in November of last year, and I was able to get it for 50% off. That's right, 50% off. I didn't buy it from the Kate Spade site, because on her site they only had the other colorway, but this colorway was available through like a different site, and I happen to be talking about this particular purse and that site at one of my jobs, and one of the people there was like, yeah, I bought from them. Perfectly fine site. So pretty much after her endorsement and the fact that it was 50% off, I decided, let's go for it. Thankfully it came to me. I had absolutely no problems. They blow up my email because they want me to use their service, but I don't want to use their service. I just wanted the purse, and this is it. This is, I know the name of this one because I was Googling it so often. This is the 3D Boxxy in, I want to say, multicolor, teal, earth tone, something to that effect. Like I said, I will link them down below if I can find them. And I do believe now Nordstrom and also Kate Spade have these restocked on their website. So yeah, but I will also link down below the site that I particularly got this from for a really, really nice price. So I love the very subtle detailing of this purse. And even with the Fossil, I don't even think it literally says that it's Fossil. You just kind of have to know. There's very, very small advertising here. Yes, it says Kate Spade in gold, but unless you're literally looking at that, you really don't see it. It is the actual purse for me. It is a very beautiful, boxy, kind of plush purse with these beautiful earth tone accents in each kind of square. I absolutely love the material. I would say this is a leather. I don't know if it's real leather or faux leather. That I truly just did not care. But it's just beautiful. It feels nice and soft. It feels plush. The actual sections feel nice and squishy. It's not overly, it's not too harsh. Then inside you have this blue kind of leather type material again, and there is a decent amount of room here, but this is definitely one of the purses that I realized I had to downsize my wallet to actually get use out of them. So I would not recommend anything bigger than a traditional wallet or card wallet at all. I just really wouldn't, because you're not going to get any use out of it. As you can see, I have a lotion in there. I also tend to put like my wallet, my keys, and my phone, and that's pretty much cap on how much stuff you can put in here. It just, you get a decent amount of stuff. You get to put your necessities in there, but you can't really have, you know, a plethora of extra stuff just chilling around. So I really, really do like this purse. I love that you get the two different handles. Now, this is something that is annoying, at least for me. I dislike that this shorter handle, the attachment in the corner, it's a little finicky. And if you don't move the handle perfectly, it gets stuck. Like right now, this side is stuck, and you have to kind of finesse with it to make it actually do with what you want. Now, I think I've seen some of the like luxury purse YouTubers that I follow actually adding like bigger D rings to this part so that it's easier for them to use, and maybe I'll consider that down the road. But I was just so happy to have this purse. I have worn all of these purses except for the one that I'll be unboxing out and about, and they really are nice. So like I said, you get this first strap, and then you get the longer crossbody type strap. Now, I love that the crossbody is this like solid burgundy tone. It really matches with this purse, and it really just completes the ambiance and everything. I will say some of the YouTubers that I've been watching lately, I don't remember her name off the top of my head, but she is like a stay-at-home mom, and she literally puts up a video, I want to say almost every day, where she's literally just talking about purses. It's quite interesting how many different topics and like concepts people can talk about when it comes to purses, but somehow she finds a way. And she's been showing a lot of like web straps, which I didn't know that was like a thing, but it's just like a thicker kind of sporty-ish strap that you can really kind of make your purse a little bit more casual or whatever have you. And she will interchange her straps a lot, so much. And so it'd be interesting to maybe go to like I think she gets some of her web straps from like Etsy stores, or even she'll go to like the outlet malls. So it'd be interesting to kind of try to see what straps I could get to like maybe add a little bit more variety to the few purses that I have, because I really love my collection. I feel like it's such a unique collection. And yeah, I would love to see if I can maybe get like a web strap specifically for this one. I feel like that could just make it even more casual, and that this more burgundy strap could be more for my like classy days. Yes, I would rock this in like whatever type of classy event I go to, which is not many. I really don't do that, but you know, there's a first time for everything. Next, I realized that although I have two purses that I really enjoyed, I didn't have a black owned purse brand. And so I wanted to bring in my very first black owned purse luxury into this collection, and I thought I was being so smart. Now, this is not a brand that so many people can kind of decide, oh, I'm gonna get a purse, and then they immediately get it in the next launch, but something worked out and I was able to do so. So I got a Teflar. Now, if you are in, you know, the black community, you know that Teflars are the it bag. He is the designer, I feel like, for a lot of black luxury women, or just everyday women that want like a black owned luxury purse. And so he was the first one I started. Yes, I still want a Blackwood, Brandon Blackwood. I have one in my purse right now, or in my cart right now. I just haven't pulled the trigger, but I'm pretty close to it. Like at this point, I just need a halfway rough day and it's gonna be a click. But anyways, this is the baby that I picked up. So this is his medium. Hear me when I say that. This is the man's medium puffer black bag. Yes, I know the name because I had to double check when I received this because I was so confused. I was like, how is this a medium? This to me should be his large, but it's clearly not. I'm not so mad that I want to return this or kind of sell it to a third party, because once again, like I said, I bought these with the intention of actively using it. I was just expecting for this to be like a potential club or like going out with the girls to like brunch purse. This is too big. This is way too big. But what this can be is when I'm going on campus only for like an hour or two, and then I'm maybe going to do errands after that, or maybe I'm going to one of my jobs where, you know, I can be kind of more professional but still have the materials that I need for like maybe a class or two. This is the purse. Like literally tomorrow I intend to actually switch my bag to this because I'll be going to class for like an hour and then I'll be going to one of my jobs, and this purse is just versatile in that manner. Like I said, it is quite big. You can see compared to all the other purses that I've showcased, it is large. This, what I would say, could fit easily an iPad. Depending on your computer, it could low-key fit that as well. It is quite thick. Sis is thick and wide, okay? She got her hips. And let's see, the inside you can see quite deep. It is structured, which I appreciate, and there is that like snap closure. I would have loved if there was like an actual like zip closure, but none of his bags, from what I can tell, actually have that type of mechanism. They're either like a snap or just like a full-on enclosure. No, all of his bags are pretty much like this. I'm sorry, I'm mixing up him and Brandon Blackwood. I do like the very kind of a little bit more subtle, once again, branding at the front. Yes, if you know what this emblem means, then you know what type of bag it is, but it doesn't say like Teflon and huge gaudy lettering everywhere around the bag. The back is completely blank or whatever. And like I said, I think this is a nice purse, but I just genuinely was not expecting it for it to be as big as it is. There are no feet in the bottom. I don't think I have feet on any of these purses, which is a weird thing. I would think for a luxury type purse, you would think that they would have feet so that the person, whether they're putting it on the table, the floor, which I don't know who's still putting their purses on the floor, but wherever the person is putting their purse, it doesn't get as dirty. But that's another thing for another day. There's also two straps for this particular purse. As you can see, it has this strap. For me and I guess my body shape, it really doesn't do much. Like I can get it on my forearm, but I just, for the size of this purse, it just seems a little funky for this handle to be so small and to honestly be using it as like a forearm type purse. But inside, the way I keep it, I actually keep the crossbody handles tucked inside, and there is a crossbody handle for this, which I do appreciate. For this size of a purse, I feel like it is kind of low-key mandatory and like the only way you can really wear this. The issue or slight annoyance I have is that you cannot adjust the straps. There's absolutely no adjusting to it. So if you are somebody who is shorter, taller, whatever, you just kind of gotta work with the length that is given. And so, you know, just a bunch of food for thought now that I've tried my first Teflon. Do I want another one? Yes, but I want it to be unique. I feel like he comes out with a lot of these very bright colors or stuff like that, and it's, you know, it's cute, but it's not anything that I think would be interesting texture wise or just color wise. And I also try to really keep in mind what is something that long term I'm gonna actively still want to use and still get a lot of use out of. Yes, this may be, I don't even know how expensive this is, but like, let's say this purse is $100, right? If I wear this 10 times, then the value of this, or the cost per wear, is $10. For me, that is nothing. But I also don't only wear my purses 10 times. You know, I get constant use out of them. And although I'm only showcasing in this particular video my luxury purses, just because it's not luxury doesn't mean that I'm not going to pick it up. For me, I like uniqueness. If I can find a unique purse from Kohl's, your girl's gonna pick it up. Same with my shoes, my clothes, everything, right? So I try to just bring unique things that are gonna add value to my collection and to my life. And these four I felt have brought that. And so that's why I picked them up at the price tag that they were kind of asking from me. So that's kind of a open window, I guess you will, into my thought process when it comes to my luxury purses. I do enjoy the idea of having it, but if it's not going to bring anything unique to my collection, if it's not bringing any value to what I already have, I'm not going to just buy it because it has the name Teflon, Coach, what is it called, Louis Vuitton, all of that. I'm not going to just buy it just to have the name. I'm going to buy it because it's actually useful and I'm actually going to get my money's worth. Okay, so those were the three purses that I have already used, worn out, tested out, all of that. This is the one that I more so recently just picked up. I have opened the box just to make sure that everything looks good. And from my perspective of working in retail now, I have some thoughts and opinions on this product, but let me show you guys what it is. First things first, like I said, I opened this up once, but I did not remove anything that was in here. So this is how it came. There was a paper sheet over the actual purse. The purse is in a dust bag, which I appreciate. And then the receipt came in like this little envelope. So yes, this is a Coach purse. So not cheap at all, but I felt like pulling the trigger, so I did. So I will be talking about it a little bit more later, but there's literally, it's just like a piece of brown paper with it happened to have a sticker on top. I don't care if this is my first purchase or my 10,000th purchase. For me, that is not an appropriate amount of packaging for somebody who's buying a purse to this level. Okay, so like I said, it does come with its own dust bag. This dust bag, as clearly you can see, is like tailored towards the size of this bag. It looks a lot more kind of less unique and cookie cutter than all of my other dust bags do. Those are all relatively extremely big for such a small purse that I particularly picked up. And so I told you guys, I am all about uniqueness, textures, variety, and this is the baby that I picked up. So this is a Shearling pillow tabby. The idea of a tabby from the brand Coach is not unique, right? So they have a lot of them. I know they have the pillow one that looks kind of similar to my Kate Spade with like the boxiness to it, but it's just plush. It's not like the boxes. This one is the shabby, or the Shearling. I don't know, the Sherpa. I don't know the name of it, but it's basically, think of like a Sherpa material, but on this. Now, when I picked it up, it doesn't feel very soft compared to maybe even like the Bath and Body Works kind of Sherpa-ish bag that I bought. This doesn't feel overly soft. It doesn't feel, you know, luxurious. It does have the classic very minimal branding on the front with the C. As you can see, I like very minimal branding because I don't mind spending the money, but I don't need everybody, you know, under the sun to know that I bought it and that it is it. You know what I mean? I like the uniqueness of these items, and so that's why I picked them up. Anyways, like I said, Sherpa purse. So the whole bag is Sherpa, the whole thing. Once again, no legs or feet. I don't understand that. But what I really liked about this is that it has black hardware, or to me it's black. It's not like a gunmetal gray. I really like that. I like this like little plushy kind of accent. Like I said, I love the minimal branding on the front. And inside you get like what I would consider either like a leather or a kind of a leather-ish material. Like I said, I'm not really big into materials. I don't really know. And then you do get a crossbody strap. As you can see, I have not worn this yet, so that's why it's still wrapped up. On the inside though, there looks to be a decent amount of room, whether it's in this front pouch, which I would assume is where you should put a majority of your stuff. You get a back pouch, and then you also get a zippered compartment, which I actually appreciate. That way, if you're out and about and you feel like, you know, somebody may try to reach into your purse, at least if you put something that's valuable in this center compartment, it's least likely to kind of get stolen, if you will. So my biggest kind of concerns with this particular product, oh, and there is a snap closure as well. So my biggest concerns with this particular purse is the fact that it doesn't feel uber luxurious. So I don't know if this is something that I should keep, right? Yes, I was able to get it for an insane sale and discount, and yes, I think I'm gonna get a lot of use out of it, but like, the material doesn't feel overly fantastic for the price. In addition, I can tell that this literally came off of like an outlet store or just a normal Coach store's display based on how it came to me packaged. There is absolutely no like wrapping around the actual purse. There was nothing stuffed inside the purse to keep its shape. So this to me feels like something that just came off a store's floor. And don't get me wrong, I don't have any qualms about that. I wish that I didn't get it, like I really do, just to keep it a little bit more new, and maybe that's why it does not feel as soft and plushy as it could, because so many people had their grubby hands on it and they were trying it and testing it out. But it's just, you know, it's a slight annoyance that I personally have. I haven't taken the tag off because I genuinely don't know if I'm going to be keeping this. But I did just want to showcase it and kind of do my very first kind of box or purse unboxing here. I think I've done one maybe for the fossil bag, but I genuinely can't remember if I did, or I couldn't find the video either. So whatever I titled it, it was like something weird that I couldn't find it. So yeah, let me know if you have this, if you have something similar. I know a couple of you guys have mentioned that you're into purses, also like fragrances and stuff. And this is just another avenue of me that I'm slowly beginning to see and get a little bit interested in. I would love to see if like maybe I could get a different strap. Maybe the different strap will kind of bring some more value to this. I'm not hating it, I really am not, but I definitely can see now how people can be a little turned off if there's only one left and the one left is the one that's on display and they're like, oh, well, I don't want it. I can see how that's annoying now when I am, you know, getting this product and I'm like, but it wasn't really packaged how it should have been for something that was new. So maybe this is just food for thought for me, and I need to be a little bit more proactive, if you will, with the purses that I particularly want to bring into my collection, whether luxury or not. Maybe in the future what I will aim to do is actually purchase the purse a little bit more earlier in its kind of time on the market, and then I'll actually get one that was packaged lovely and like, you know, covered and protected and all of that. But this is just me just talking about another interest that I don't think I've really shown all that much on my channel. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely shout out down below if there's a particular style that I showcased here that you love, if there's a particular color that I showcased here that you love, or if there's another shape or designer that you're interested in. Like I said, I think the next purse that I'm going to pick up is going to be a Brandon Blackwood. I'm really interested in his purses. I've also been looking at Michael Kors, but I feel like a lot of his purses have like his name, his logo everywhere. That's not my aesthetic. I like something a little bit more chill, a little bit more understated. So who knows about that? But I would love to hear your opinions down below. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video, which should be Wednesday. I have absolutely no idea what it's gonna be, but I'm sure it's gonna be a good one. Alrighty guys, bye.